Hi, I'm Phill Grove, and I'm here to explain to you how to fill out some of the paperwork to do your short sale as the homeowner. First document you're going to receive is a authorization to release loan information form, and this is simply a form that allows us to talk to your lender about your loan. It doesn't authorize us to buy the home or do anything else with the home. All it does is it allows us to talk to your lender to determine the status of the loan, and to begin the process of negotiating a short sale by becoming authorized third parties on the loan. In other words, by becoming a party that is allowed to negotiate on behalf of the homeowner the terms and status of the loan. So if you could just sign this and put your Social Security on it, this is an important part of the process. We include two of these forms. The two forms are identical. The reason there's two of them is because sometimes your lender will let one of them expire and they'll ask us to send a second one since the short sale process takes quite a long time at times, waiting for the lender to review all the paperwork and complete the process. Sometimes during that lengthy process, one of these authorizations will expire and we'll have to send a second one. The other useful thing about having two of these copies of these forms in the event that you have two different loans, you can go ahead and use one of these forms for your first loan and the second form for your second loan, and put the first loan number and the second loan number on the two forms with the first lender name and the second lender name respectively. Also in the paperwork, there's a personal contact profile. This is a form that simply has contact information for us to stay in contact with you. We don't share this with anyone. We don't give this to the lender. Again, this process can take quite a bit of time. Sometimes during the process, the homeowner will move, and we've had situations in the past where the homeowner's moved or moved twice and hasn't left a forwarding phone number, and the short sale is kind of a hurry up and wait process. We have to wait and wait and wait for the lender to tell us what steps we are in, and then one day the lender calls us and says we need to close quickly, and we may need to get in touch with you, the homeowner, very quickly. And this personal contact profile allows us to keep track of contact information for contacting you. And I will say, please, if there's a husband and wife, put both phone numbers in, put mobile phone numbers in. If you have friends or family that have phone numbers that can also be used to reach you, please put those in the personal contact profile as well. Also in the paperwork is something called a home utility profile. All this does is it identifies who are the different service providers for your electric service, gas, water. If you have a homeowner association, who's the homeowner association contact, what are the dues, trash, cable, telephone, other utility providers. This is primarily for us to share with a prospective buyer for the home, but it also is a reminder, and if you read the form, it'll also say this: what we always ask you to do is, if at all possible, we'd like you to keep the utilities turned on, specifically the water, gas, and electricity. We'd like you to keep those utilities on while we're negotiating to buy and sell the house. And the reason is because when somebody goes to buy this house, they're going to have an inspection done right before they buy it, right before closing. And if the water or power is turned off, then the inspection will not be possible. We may have a situation where we have to try to rush to get utilities turned on, and we may not have enough time to do that. So if at all possible, please do indeed leave the gas, utilities, and the electric and the water on. But you can turn everything off. Turn off the water under the sinks, turn off the electricity at the fuse box, turn off the gas, turn everything off. So obviously your utility bills are going to be almost nothing because you're not really going to be using the utilities, but at least when the house needs to be inspected, the inspector can come in and quickly turn these things on and inspect and make sure everything works. So that's the general paperwork for you, the homeowner. I think most of the other forms are probably self-explanatory, and in a separate video I'll explain how to write your hardship letter and how to fill in your personal financial statement. Thanks.